This is why I haven't been posting, because I have been testing a lot of issues, exploit glitches, money plays, nano plays, you name it. I've tested it, and this is a big problem with Maximum Football as of right now. Eventually it's going to get fixed over time. I'm not sure, if this is going to be fixed by the next patch update, but there is a lot of issues right now. So I'm not going to go over every single thing that I know and found about with the exploits, glitches, money plays, and things of that sort, but I want to go over probably the main things that may ruin a lot of people's experience, especially for online play and then also for offline play. So if you guys don't want to ruin your current experience, I recommend don't watch this video or don't test out any of these things I'm about to showcase to you guys. But if you want to kind of have an upper hand as well, for those that are greedy and want to have these type of things in your arsenal to help you dominate, feel free to watch this video. So you guys have been warned. You can abuse it or not abuse it, it's up to you. So let's go ahead and get right into it. One major thing that is made much more easier is just running. You can just pretty much swerve your way around the defenders. Of course, I get kind of bailed out right here, but in general, just swerving and making the players get into blocks and also slowing them down will result in bigger run plays. So before the patch, a lot of people complained that special moves as well wasn't able to really fake out defenders, and now with both combinations of that, it makes it so much more easier to run the ball. But you don't even have to use the special moves. Even though the special moves is enhanced, you can just swerve your way to easy touchdown runs. Now the next big issue and the biggest complaint was about special teams, how often it was and how easy it was to block punts. So either if you was manually using to block the punt, or if the CPU was able to block the punt, and it happened way too often. So in the previous patch, they had a different alignment. So the current patch realigned the position of players on special teams for defense. So before, they used to have the edge rushing players on the very end over top the slot edge rusher. And that confused or glitched out the blocking assignment, so you was able to shoot the gap and get a free bypass to block the punt, or you can wrap around without getting blocked because you confuse the blocking assignments to pick up on a double team block. And what they done with this recent patch update is that they realigned the positions and just made them all line up across the line of scrimmage. And you can pretty much just replicate that look by just moving the left edge player over top, and then you can just run around for an easy block, which you guys see right here. And you guys are going to see this done numerous times throughout this match. Now, it's a great fix having the players realign just across the line of scrimmage, because every player is accounted for blocking, and the only way they can get through is if they're able to block shed. But the easy fix for this is just locking every player and not letting the user be able to move a player during pre-snap. Now, coverage is still kind of busted. The next issue is having routes that kind of glitch out coverage as well, and that's unstoppable. So like double route moves is unstoppable no matter what coverage it is. And as well for 2-point conversions, what you guys see me do a lot is just throwing to the running back on this kind of wheel flat route. And no matter what the coverage is, he can't be guarded, and it's an easy 2-point conversion every single time. And then you guys just see me throwing bombs on this double route move, post corner routes. There's a couple versions that they have, but every single route, double route move wise, will beat it. And it doesn't matter if it's a fast DB, great cover DB, it works against any defensive back overall player. It's just a broken route in general. And I do it every time I see on defense just a free safety, one safety in the middle of the field. And doesn't matter what coverage the DBs are in, he's going to get free every single time for a deep bomb. And another way to get an easy deep bomb when you're seeing two safeties over top, like you guys see right here, just run a simple out route move on the right side and just move left for your quarterback. And once he runs his initial route, the third cut is just going straight up field, and you can throw a easy bomb. And it doesn't matter who's covering him, he's going to get open every single time. And you just do that against a double safety look. Now for defense, you can literally run this play every single time. Doesn't matter what the offensive play is going to be. It stops every single thing. All you got to do is come out and man blitz. You got 2 players blitzing, so that's a total of 6 players blitzing. And of course, somebody's going to be left open, but it doesn't matter. You're going to get pressure quickly. All you got to do is just crash your line inside and just use the right or left linebacker that's blitzing, and you guys going to see how the right tackle is going to glitch from going to block me and then just going back to the middle to block the DN. Now, I don't recommend doing this online, but for offline play, you can get a guaranteed stop because getting pressure on the quarterback, the logic for the AI is always a late reaction to trying to take off the scramble. They would never throw the ball away or throw the ball quickly. Even for run plays, it's easy stop because backers can shoot the gap, somebody's on block, and it's an easy stop. And you can easily block shit off a run block to stop the running back. Now, the only way it can be cheesy and abusive online is if your DBs is much more quicker and faster than your opponent's receiving core. So once again, it comes down to who spent the most money and ripped a lot of packs to get better overall players. Now, the next exploit, which is going to become a big issue, which is expected because I knew when the onside kick play was going to come into this game, I knew this is going to be something that's going to be very abusive online for a guarantee onside kick recovery every single time. So the sweet spot is pretty much just looking at the white line and stopping the meter. And you guys pretty much can see the dots, how far you need to stop it. This is a guaranteed sweet spot to recover every single time. Now, to make this 100%, once you get it at this point for the sweet spot of the power kick, all you gotta do is align it to get that other 50% chance for a 100% chance of recovering an onside kick. So the other way to guarantee this for a onside kick recovery is just lining it up with the second inside player. If you can get it barely outside of the arrow pointing at him, it's guaranteed. If you slightly get it directly pointed at him, you can sometimes get it, but it's not always guaranteed. So you have to slightly get it pointed outside of him. And you guys are going to see this done a few times as I end up getting it. Also, the kick power is just enough and the placement is just right where the ball doesn't fully bounce out of bounds. It would bounce near out of bounds and just instantly stop. And you have a guaranteed chance to recover it every single time. And you guys are going to see me do it once again in this match. So if you kick it a little bit less than that threshold power, then the kick return is going to be able to recover it. And if you kick it a little bit with too much power, of course, it's going to bounce out of bounds. Right here, you guys see me just swerving the defenders into blocks and swerving away, and you guys see me return a punt return. So once again, showcasing, the movement. That's all you got to do. And then the running back throw route on 2-point conversions, guaranteed touchdown, or just red zone, you can do that. Guarantee. You can also do it anytime throughout the entire match and end up having the running back wide open. For some reason, man coverage just does not keep up with it, and then zone coverage would just glitch out. And then you guys see, once again, double route moves, single safety over top, guaranteed touchdown every single time. So these are possibly the major issues and exploits, money plays, whatever you want to call it, that I found. Of course, there's way more, but I'm not going to expose those just yet. Now, the scum kick is still an issue for regular kickoff. Just hit it at the 2 or 3 bar mark and just angle your kick to the side, and it's going to kick the ball short. Your opponent's going to either miss it or he's going to end up picking it up, but he can't really move without getting stopped. So that's another issue which hopefully they will fix and just make it a full kick power for regular kickoffs instead of you being able to manually stop it for, a short power kick. To me, I think onside kick would be difficult for most, but just practice it It's very easy to do. It's not that difficult. But yeah, my experience with this game as far as playing is kind of ruined, even though it's kind of enjoyable at the same time. But doing this to ruin the experience is just not the way to go. Especially when it comes to online play, I know a lot of people is going to be abusing these stuff. Now, as far as, spectator coach mode, I enjoy doing that because making the improvements and seeing how your team does, that's the best ultimate way to enjoy this game. Well, especially for me. Outside of that, playing, yeah, doing all this kind of ruins my experience. So it's up to you guys. Once again, you've been warned. If you want to ruin your experience or abuse it, it's up to you. But I'm doing this for the sole purpose for the developers to take an insight visual look and see what they can do to possibly fix and address these certain issues. As well, they do look at my videos, so guys, please jot down your issues if you're not already in Discord to um, bring up issues of your own from your experience. Please comment down what you guys are experiencing and all that good stuff because they do take a look at the feedback that you guys do put on my videos, especially for Maximum Football. So, guys, please comment down below your issues, complaints, and things of that sort so the developers can view it as well take into consideration what they need to do to fix for upcoming patches. Other than that, let me know what you guys think about these problems and much more. Until next time, I'll see you guys later. I'm out. Peace.